Straight to the chase. So I'm just gonna be talking about my experience with Accutane and hair loss. On the 24th of August, 2019, and basically what happened is that uh, before that I had like three pimples right here on my face. They stayed there for 3 months. They just never went. So after speaking to the doctor, she recommended I take Accutane, and I didn't really research much into it. I just directly got my blood test and started off with Accutane. So from August 24th until September 17th, I was taking it 3 times a week because my doctor said that she didn't want me to feel like the side effects too much. So she was like, we'll take it 3 times a week and then we'll up the dosage later. So until September 17th, it was 3 times a week. And then from September 17th until October 17th, I was taking it 5 times a week. And then on October 17th, that day, I had to go attend my military service for 2 months. And since I was going to be in the sun a lot for most of the day, she recommended to drop the dosage back down 3 times a week. And that was going on for 2 months until December 23rd. So until December 23rd, I was taking 3 times a week. So that's a total of like 4 months of taking Accutane. And then I returned, and from December 24th until January 17th, I was taking it still 3 times a week. And I decided on the 17th that I'm gonna tell my doctor I want to take it every day. She agreed. So I started taking it every day from Jan 17th until March 29th. March 29th, when I went to get my blood test, because you have to take one every single month. So I went to get my blood test. My alkaline phosphate and my liver function test was higher than the amount that's supposed to be. It was 167. It's supposed to be between 29 and 100, or like 28 and 128. So she said that we need to lower the dosage from every day to 3 times a week. And that's what we did. So from March 30 basically until May 6th was the last time I took a pill of Accutane. We went back down to 3 times a week, and you can see now that on my forehead I don't really have much. Nothing on nothing on the left side, chin, nothing. Just the right side, some scars. I don't know if they show much here, but I have some photos. So there's scars, and when I put my hand over this, I could feel like little bumps, which are on the skin, and they've been there since December basically, and they just never went. And it was my decision to stop. I decided I'm going to stop, and now I'm going to talk about. Here's going to be my progress pics without Accutane. I'm just going to show you them. So this was, I think, right like a week into starting. You can see like the pimples here on my forehead. This is how it was looking like. And then this was on the 1st of September, and I started August 24th. So then here you could see on the 27th of September, they started increasing, which obviously throughout the Accutane, this is going to start releasing all your pimples. So this how it was: my forehead, my left side of my face, right side of my face. 27th September. This was on the 10th of October. And you can see here that, honestly, I don't even know, like, it was crazy back then, you know. So yeah, you could see this. It was improving on the forehead. And this was the left side of my face. And then I went to the army. When I came back, it was looking like this. So this is how it was looking like. This was my forehead. And then this was the right side of my face. And then the chin. There were some on my chin, like some blackheads at that time. And this is the left side of my face, which you can see is it doesn't look too good, honestly, because of the sun. Because you know, when I was in the military, the sun was on my face, and when you're at Accutane, you're all supposed to go out in the sun. So it definitely played a part in this. The reason I was looking like this. So that was after coming back on. This was like December 23rd, I think. And then you can see here, this was on the 27th of December, before I had my facial cleansing with a dermatologist. So I was looking like. And then you could see here on the, I think this was maybe early Jan. So I was looking. The left side of my face. Yeah, so this is how I was looking like. Yeah. And then that was like, this part is my forehead. You can see like a little bit of redness over there. And then this was on, I think, I don't even know when, honestly. I think it was Jan. But
You could see here, my forehead is looking like this. The important thing is the left side of my face, because that's the problem where there's like so many pimples. So you could see here, there's a bit of improvement. It looks better than when I just came back from the army, but yeah. And then one was this. This was the next one. So you could see here on my forehead, there isn't really anything. Chin, not much. The left side of my face, there's definitely improvement here. You could see that. You could see it. Right here. I'm sorry it's not too clear, but yeah. And then the next time I made a video was this even it? No, it's not it. But yeah, anyway, so that's how it was. You can see the improvements here. And then if I scroll down to the photos, you can see, oh, so this was right before I went to the military on 25th of September. It was like a month before, around that. So you see how crazy it was. It was a lot of pimples, you know. It doesn't look too good, you know. This is my forehead, which is honestly, it's a bit gross. And then this was 24th of January, so a month after coming back from the army. You could see this is how I was looking like. The left side. I don't think I took a photo of my forehead. This is on 27th of Feb. Definitely improved from Jan. So you can see here to this. Yeah, there was definitely some improvement, especially in like this area. Yeah. And then this was on Feb. And then you could go down here to, I think this was wait, where's the March one? Actually no, this was the March one then. Okay, so this was Feb, and then this was March. So you could see here it definitely looks less red, more pinkish, honestly. And then here you could see from March to April, there isn't really that much of a difference. It looks almost the exact same, honestly. And then this was I stopped on the 7th of March, as we said, so this was 30th of April. And this was the last photo that I took, which was, it looks much better. There's definitely like, it's definitely less visible, but still visible, honestly. And then yeah, like, so that was it.
So now talking about my hair. So before I started taking Accutane, I had really thick hair, and something I'd noticed was that when I'd get a fade, like when I shave the sides, get a fade the back, when I tap my hair like this, just like light taps like this, you know, it would stick outwards. Like all my hair would stick outwards. It'd be very hard to put it down, even after taking a lot of wax. Pushing it down, it would just go outwards. So my hair was really thick, basically, and they were really sharp, you know. I put my hand here, and it would take about like this much length before it would start falling down, like before I could easily move it down. Right now, you can see that I can put my hair down. This is after like the 8 or 9 months that I've been taking Accutane, and what I noticed is that because when I went to do my military service, I had shaved my head on 0, so I wasn't really noticing anything. But once I came back in Jan, my hair started growing a bit. I noticed that once I'd go under the sun, I could see my entire scalp, you know, and my hair wasn't that, like my hair was like, it was like a good like 3 centimeters, you know, 2 centimeters. So that's like that, or probably less. I think it was 1 centimeter or like 1 to 2. But if you look at photos of people who have buzz cuts, you can't really see their head, you know. But for me, it was really obvious, and I have some videos as well. It was really obvious. So when I'm under the sun, you just see my head, which is crazy. And that could probably, like, because in the military service, I would wear like a cap most of the time. So that probably might have played a role in this, but I'm pretty sure like most of it's from the Accutane. So moving on, once my hair got a little longer, like when I was like about 1.5 inches, okay, and I could move it, I could still move it to the directions I want. And when I'd go under the light, it would still show like parts of my head. So I'll show up some photos. And then when I decided I'm gonna stop was basically on the 5th of May, 2021. I traveled, and then in the hotel room, when I would wake up from the bed, I find my hair on the pillow and stuff. And no, I didn't really think much of it because the hairs were really small. So I'm like, I just ignored it. And then when I went to take a shower, when I'm washing my hair, I just look at my hands and I found hair on my hands. So once I saw that, I'm like, no way I'm taking this ever again. I'm gonna stop. And yeah, so that May 6th was the last time I took Accutane. And ever since May 7th, I've been off Accutane. I just decided to quit. It's been 3 weeks now. And what else do I want to say?
So now for the hair portion of the video, I'm just gonna show you how my hair was throughout, even before Accutane. So Where is it? So this was on the 20th of November 2019. So that was like a year before, over a year before Accutane actually. So actually no, less than a year. Yeah. So here you can see that I have flash on the top of my hair. Obviously my hair is way longer here, but you can't really see anything related to my hair. 20th November, I even have one of my forehead, which is of my actual head with flash, which I don't even know why I take this photo, but it was actually convenient, you know. And then there's this one on the 2nd of April 2020, when my hair is wet. So right now when my hair is wet, I could see my head, I can see my scalp, but in this one I can't. Here is 2nd of April. Honestly, the hair looks, you could tell that it looks really thick. My hair was really thick. You could even see the hair. Look how long it is, and it's still not like all the way down right now. When it's shorter than that, like half this length on the sides, my hair is falling down. So yeah, when was this? This was on the 2nd of April as well. And then this was, I think, when I was on Accutane. It was like this. This was 3rd of October 2020. Yeah. So this was right before I had shaved my head. So I was looking like. And then I went to the military, and this was my hair after shaving it on 3. So and I even have a video of the top of my hair. I was like, what's it called, like, you can see my head, but I think like this, it looks a bit normal, you know. It wasn't, Accutane didn't really play a part, because when you look at it from the side, there's a part where it shows the side. Look at the top, it looks like it's normal. Yeah, can't really see anything from my head. And then I went to the army, had to shave on 0 and stuff, and this is how I was looking like. This is how my hair was looking like. So, bro, yeah, it was looking like this. And then once it started to grow a bit more, you can see my hair is like this. It looks fine, but the thing is, I want to show you guys when I take a photo from on top. So I have this one video over here, which on the 21st of Jan, yeah. So here is without any light over my head, and here's with some light over my head, bro. This looks crazy, honestly. Like, I don't know, this looks mad. Like, you can literally see my head. So yeah, and then this was on March, so a month and like 20 days after that last video. I put flash on top of my head. You could see my head, which I don't know, I don't feel like this is normal, honestly. I feel like I came to the part in this, you know. And I told you guys that, you know, my hair has been falling and stuff. And then here's this 22nd of March. This one was crazy, honestly. I just took a photo from on top. It looked like this, which is so bad, honestly. This is so bad. And then what else is there? Oh, there was this photo I took on, I think this was in Feb. And even from the front, but because there was light, you could see my head. You could literally see my head from right there, bro. Which is crazy. And then, yeah, so since this one, 22nd of March, what is this? I have this one on 15th of March, where it looks fine, but then I go under the light and you can see my head. You see that? You could literally see my head right there. Okay. So I'll take a photo of how it's looking right now and come back to this. Oh, actually, no, here. There's April. Actually, yeah, this was in April. So you could see my hair was like up. When it's down, you can't really see it, but when I move it up, you can see my scalp, you know. Then what is this? Nothing, honestly. And here you could see under the light, even when it was down, you could see my head. You see, when I move my hair up, you could see my scalp right there. You can see my scalp and move my hair up. And then what else is there? Yeah, so there's nothing really related to my hair right there. Okay, I'll just take a photo right now of my hair on top with flash, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so you could see my hair here on the direct light. You can see my scalp. This is my hair right after taking a shower when it's wet. Wait for it to dry. Okay, so here's my hair after it's dried from up. And then here's right under the light. See? Also, I'm making this video because when I was having problems with my hair, I'm trying to see the problems with Accutane. I couldn't really find much about hair loss, you know. I found a couple with women. I found one guy that was talking about it, and that guy was helpful. He basically said like to not take it, and then he made a video like later on, which he said that his hair started coming back to normal, which is always good to hear, you know. You don't even want to lose your hair, unless you do, but like I don't really want to. And what's it called? There were some people, I saw like some guys saying that like it doesn't affect hair, but the thing you guys should know about Accutane is that it affects your body in different ways, you know. Everyone experiences differently.
like my friends, when they were taking it, they were like, skin was drying up, they were peeling everything. Like for me, my skin didn't really peel, like, and like thank God didn't, I'm grateful for that. But like my skin didn't really peel, The only time it was peeling was because after I came back from a military service, since I was under the sun for a while, like my skin was peeling because of the sun, not because of the Accutane. Because once I came back, and after a week, gone, no more peeling. So my body didn't really experience it like that. So the side effects that I experienced were a bit of back pain and hair loss, so yeah, your body reacts to it differently, But for the people who are experiencing hair loss and are concerned, they want to know what's going on. Like, is this normal? What's going on? Like, what should I expect? Yeah, it's been 3 weeks now. We have 3 to 5 weeks left to see what happens. And what's it called? I found some research online as well about how your liver affects your hair. And obviously, when you're taking pills, especially like Accutane, because you usually take it like every single day, it hits your liver, So and if it's affecting your liver's affecting your hair, Accutane's affecting your hair, basically. So that's some like proof that it does. And okay, so that's the end of the video. I'm put a link to that study that I found about the liver affecting your hair in the comments or the description, one of them. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll try to post if anything else happens to my hair within the next like 3 weeks. I'll make another video. Thank you. Peace.